Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Wobbly Wednesday. I am Blake Martin, my co-host, as always, the effervescent Thomas Karakolis, keeping it real in the depths of the big city. Um, Wobbly Wednesday, right? A lot of times we focus on bipedal balance, so standing on 2 feet and balancing that way. Today we're going to look at what it's like when we're balancing really close to the ground on all fours or variations on that, sometimes on three. We're going to do three different activities this morning. The three activities will be alternated between left and right. And we're going to repeat through those. We're going to cycle through them a few times, allowing you some opportunities to practice them and hopefully get a little bit better as we get toward the end. I'm going to show you the three activities first. We'll do a bit of a warm up just so we can really focus on the joints that are going to be involved in this activity, and then we'll get right to it. So showing you the exercises that we're going to be doing. You're going to be on your mat and just center yourself on your mat. Make sure you're not going to kick a little basket of drums behind you. If you don't have a basket of drums, you may want to purchase one so that you can kick it or move it. All right, so first exercise, we're on all fours. And what we're going to do is we're going to touch knee to elbow and then extend. And we're going to continue this on one side. Now, if you find this exercise really easy, I'll show you from the front. So if you find it really easy, then what you can do is you can bring your hand more in line with your knee, all right? And that increases the challenge in terms of balancing, okay? And it also makes it harder to touch your knee to your elbow in the middle. So we'll do that left, right. That's exercise number one. Exercise number two, it's a knee up. And a knee up is like a push-up, but only with your knee. But we're doing one-legged knee ups. So what you'll do is we'll practice it once here. So you're in a quadrupedal stance, lift one knee off the ground, your toes are on the ground, tucked under, and you'll do a knee up. Now, not so challenging, you may say. So we can bring our hands closer together. That's thing number one. And then if you really want to make it challenging, then one-legged knee ups, all right? So just holding, and we'll do that all on one side, then we'll swap sides. One-legged knee ups and one-handed knee ups too if you're daring. Then we're going to switch to thread the needle and open. And so what I'm going to do for this is you can stack your feet one in front of the other for a modest balance challenge. If you find it really hard to be in side plank, you can come down on your knee like this. All right? If you want a greater balance challenge, then stack your feet like this. We're going to reach through as far as we can. Try to keep your heel on the floor, on the bottom foot. And we're going to open to the back. Thread the needle and open to the back. If that's way too simple for you, bring it up on the full arm, reach through, and open up that way. All right? So 3 exercises, left and right. I'm going to flip from end to end on my mat so that my butt's not facing you during the exercises. But you don't need to flip from end to end. You can face away from the camera as you like. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, just get our arms moving and our shoulder girdles because they're going to be actively involved. So just gentle movements first. Little chicken wing circles backwards and chicken wing circles forward. I like that name. I'm keeping it. Swan circles backwards. Swan circles forward. And now really tight little circles forward. And tight little circles backwards. Point your thumbs up, down, up, down. We're just rotating forward and backwards. And 2 more. 2. 2. Give it a little shake. And we're just going to do some gentle knee swings in and out on quadrupedal stance. Just kind of like, not quite a donkey kick. We're just kicking into the back space so we can move our hips. And to the side, same leg. Just open. 6, 7, 8. Same thing other side. Kicking back. And to the side. Oh, my timer is ahead of me. So we're going to slow that down and finish up. All right. So I'll restart my timer here. It got ahead of me. We're going to start with our first exercise, our
exercise 1.
Elbow to knee touches. You want your spine to be nice and aligned. And if you're finding this very easy, bring your hand and your knee both closer to the midline.
1. Rest.
So matching now on all fours, we're switching to the opposite side.
3.
It's going to be elbow to knee.
2, 1. Exercise 2.
Elbow to knee. Your spine is long. You shouldn't be curving your low spine excessively when you're bringing your knee in. If your knee and your elbow don't quite touch, that's not super serious.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
We'll do our knee ups now. You can do them single-handed or narrow stance.
3, 2.
So one leg
Exercise 3.
up. I'm going to do mine one-handed. Good balance challenge.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Matching your hands on nice and all fours. Neutral
3,
spine.
2.
Opposite
1.
leg.
Exercise 4.
You can use the narrow hand stance or a wider hand stance if it's too much of a balance challenge.
Rest.
Coming down, doing our thread the needle to open.
3,
Side plank.
2, 1.
Your feet can be one in front of the other, or they can be stacked, depending on the level of challenge that you want for today. And take your eyes to the ceiling.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
There we go. Let's turn to the other side. Now, incidentally, as we're doing all of this,
3,
we're really also
exercise 6.
working on our core stability by having a nice, stable, and quiet torso. And we're working on independent movement of our limbs relative to our torso.
3.
So all kinds of cool balance things happening here. All right. Back to exercise 1, elbow to knee touches. Onto your hands and knees. Quadrupedal stance.
1. Exercise 1.
Take it narrow if you need more challenge. I find that if I bring it in really close to the midline, that there's all kinds of
3,
things that I need
2,
to do
1.
to be able to balance there. Right? Opposite leg. Nice neutral spine.
3.
Your neck is long. Your chin is slightly tucked.
Exercise 2.
I'm going to bring that knee in just a little bit more for more of a challenge. Keep your neck long. Keep your spine long. Try not to lift your leg above your hip.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, beautiful. We'll do our one-handed or our narrow stance knee-ups now. Single-legged.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
So from a quadrupedal stance, doing that, just lifting that knee and bringing it till it just touches your mat, going into almost a downward doggish
3,
kind of stance.
2, 1.
Downward doggish, of course, being the adjective form of downward dog. I think you all know.
3, 2, 1.
Opposite leg.
Exercise 4.
So the single hand version, you really need to hold your navel to your spine
3, 2, 1.
so that your
Rest.
pelvis doesn't flop all over the place. All right, coming down, we're going to do our thread the needle.
3.
Stack your feet or one in front of the other.
Exercise 5.
I'm going to pop it up on one hand here. Increase the challenge to the balance.
Three,
Touch the floor.
1. Rest.
Follow your fingers. Opposite side.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
Touch the floor. Bring your arm. Touch the floor. Follow your fingers with your eyes. Keep breathing, long spine.
3,
Don't let your hips
2,
sink.
1. Rest.
Coming back, knee to elbow. Nice quadrupedal stance.
2.
Long spine.
Exercise 1.
Got to narrow up that stance a little bit, make it a little more challenging. Keep breathing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Matching hands, opposite leg
3,
and arm.
2, 1.
Elbow to
Exercise
knee,
2.
reaching out. Really feel that there's a oppositional force kind of drawing your hand and your finger in opposite direction. And again, have that sense that your navel
3,
is being held
2,
to your spine.
1. Rest.
Narrow stance knee ups, or you can
3,
do them one-handed.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
Keep your spine long. Hold in
3,
through your pelvis.
2, 1. Rest.
All right, switching hands, opposite side. Long spine.
3,
Curl
2,
those toes under.
1. Exercise 4.
Knee ups. Keep breathing. Pelvis, and you're almost like you're wrapped your girdle around your waist.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Now we're going to do our thread the needle.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
You can do it on your elbow. Touch the floor. And really, with control, bring those fingers skyward.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Coming to the opposite hand.
3, 2.
Stacked or one leg in front of the other.
Exercise 6.
That's fine. Let your hips sink down here. Nice long pelvis. Lots of control through the down shoulder.
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. There we go. Let's just swing our arms a little bit. Both directions. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your fingers down toward the floor, opening your chest. Lift your chin slightly. Feel just a slight openness in your neck and across your chest. And really retract your shoulders backwards. Press them backwards. Pressing, pressing. All right, beautiful. Shake out your wrists just a little bit. Lower your chin. Bring it back to neutral. Lower your chin. Back to neutral. One more time, lowering your chin. Back to neutral. Little shoulder movement here. Just because you did something quite active up there. Take a moment, feel centered and balanced, strong. Have a sense of you've met this great challenge already this morning. Just have a sense that you can take that forward into your day. You can meet other challenges as well. You've moved early. I hope you remember to move often, and I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you back tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday. Take care.